Hi, mythology students. This week, our focus has just continued, just like it started last week. It's all about the hero and the hero's journey. So last week I walked through a lecture with you on the different elements of the hero's journey. So that circular journey where the hero begins in a very ordinary, normal world and then has all these things happen to him, mostly to him, although more modern day hero stories in our movies and television shows are beginning to have a girl as the hero. Um, this week, we're going to turn to look at two specific stories of heroes. One is going to be Beowulf, and the other is going to be Jesus. So you've got some reading to do. There's one reading that you're going to be doing in Moodle, which is a PDF from the other Joseph Campbell book called The Hero with a Thousand Faces. This is where he outlines this grand monomyth and he talks about the pattern that these hero stories follow. So you've got a short piece of that to read. And then you've got some reading in The Power of Myth, the other Joseph Campbell book as well. So in the other text, The World of Myth, there are many hero stories kind of summarized towards the end of the text. It was part of the reading from last week. Kind of run back through those, thinking about the pattern of that circular journey and how it fits those particular hero stories. Like I said last week, not every hero story has every element. The general pattern is present. So, how is that general pattern present? That's really the question. So, this week, the focus is going to be Jesus and Beowulf. And then next week, we're going to turn to look at a few other hero stories. We'll look at Theseus from Greek mythology. And then I also want to do next week one more collaborate session where we all come together, and I want that to focus around modern hero stories. So think about movies that you've seen, or books, or television shows where you see a character, usually the main character, going through this process. So that we could say, yeah, that fits the monomyth that Joseph Campbell laid out for the hero's journey. So that's next week. So this week we'll look at just a couple of the myths. Next week we're going to look at Theseus and then modern day. I'm also going to post this week the modified final exam information. So obviously we're not going to have an in-class portion to the final exam. It's only going to be take-home stuff, obviously, because you're at home. And it's two parts. You'll have 10 short answer questions, just like you did in class last time. It's just now you get to do it however you want to. And then you'll have one really short essay, like 3 or 4 paragraphs, nothing huge. So I'm going to go ahead and post that this week. So you've got 3 weeks to finish that. It's open book. You can use whatever you want to use. Obviously, I can't be at your house like seeing, oh, are you using your notes? Use them. I don't care. Use your books, use your notes to finish up the final exam. You'll be able to turn it in really anytime. So yeah, you've got that, and then you've got just a couple more small things to finish up a quiz and one more short paper, I think. And yeah, we're moving to the end of the semester really quickly. So just make sure you're staying on top of all of that. So this week, heroes, a couple of different stories. I'll post the revised final exam stuff. Next week, we'll finish up the hero's journey and we'll have a collaborate where we all sort of bring an idea for a modern day hero story. And then that's pretty much it. You'll finish up your final exam and we're going to be at the end of the semester. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. As I've said before, I've got my email open pretty much all day, every day, because that's how school works now. And so give yourself a fighting chance if you're struggling with any of this, or you have any questions, or you want to run a topic by me for anything for your paper. That's fine. Shoot me an email and you'll get a pretty quick answer. So yeah, have a good week. I look forward to talking to you guys next week again in the collaborate. I really enjoyed the last time we were together talking about the trickster god. So have a great week. If you have any questions, let me know.